everyone. So I forgot to film an intro, so here's my intro. I know that it is still August, but in my house it's fall. So I decided I was going to do 2 DIYs to start out with, and I will continue on with a fall series because that's my favorite season is fall. So I have one that I found outside, which was awesome. And the other one is Dollar Tree and Dollar General products put together to make one item. So if you want to see what I made, just keep on watching. Okay guys, so this lantern I actually found hanging in a tree outside, and I brought it inside, cleaned it up, sprayed it with some Rust-Oleum. I think it was called Gunmetal Gray, and cleaned it up and gave it a facelift. And here I'm just making bows. I'm the world's worst when it comes to making bows. That is the one thing that I am not good at. So I just made 3 regular bows. These 2 I got from Walmart, I want to say, in a Christmas clearance probably like 2 years ago. And so I just glued all of that together to make one big bow. And a tail. And then the jute twine that's right there is actually from Dollar Tree. And I've never seen that at Dollar Tree before, so I was really excited when I saw it. I think they had like 3 different styles, so I picked up all 3 of them and just kind of made some tails to make the bow look fuller. And that nautical rope, I love the nautical rope. It's also from Dollar Tree. I just kind of twirled it around to make it look like a mum, kind of. Now, this part I didn't do a very good job getting everything in the frame, so hopefully you can kind of understand what I'm doing. All I'm doing is I glued in a piece of string, like a jute twine, and wrapped it around and anchored it to the actual lantern. And I have some floral picks from last fall. They're just autumn leaves and flowers, and I'm just filling it in wherever it needs some fill-in. There's no rhyme or reason to anything I do. I just find a spot, pick it, put it in. Just as long as it looks full to me, I'm fine with how it looks or how it turns out. Again, sorry that I did not get the best shot on that. That's a gold leaf. They have them at Dollar Tree, and I think they come in a pack of 2 or 3. I'm not really sure. That had some left over from last year. And so I just stuck it there in the back. And those pumpkins I got from the dollar spot at Target last year, but I'm pretty sure they're going to have them again. They have them all the time. This one, all I did was took a Dollar General frame. I think this one is $3. And I painted it white. I didn't want it to be turquoise because it was kind of like a greenish turquoise. So I just threw some white chalk paint over the top of it. I think I got the white chalk paint at Walmart. And I just threw it on top. I didn't do any precise job. I wanted this to kind of look rustic, like the green was coming through. So I just gave it a quick wash of paint. Then this wire basket came from Dollar Tree, and again, a quick wash of paint. I didn't want it to be completely saturated or else I would have spray painted all of it. But I just wanted to get white on there so that way it covered up most of the black, but some of the black was still coming through. So it was just a really dirty paint job. And so that way it was still rustic, but looked a little bit more pulled together. And here I'm just painting the chicken wire so that way the basket and the wire matches. Again, it's just a rough paint job. And here I'm just going to make a bow. This ribbon also came from Walmart. I think it was clearance also. And again, I hate making bows, so I'm like, how am I going to make this bow? I think I finally figured it out. It's not the greatest bow, but it worked for what I was doing. I should have made it a little bit longer. So if you're good at making bows, more power to you. I am not. And that's why I don't make wreaths. I always order my wreaths because I cannot, for the life of me, make a wreath. And make sure whenever you're dovetailing that you dovetail the right side, because I did not. And that's going to happen. So make sure you dovetail the right side. I'm ashamed to admit how many times I actually do that. And there's the bow. Like I said, I spent way too much time on this bow. It should not have been that hard. Okay, so finally finished with the bow. These little chalkboard placards, I think that they have similar ones at Dollar Tree. If these aren't from Dollar Tree, then they came from, I want to say Salvation Army. But they have chalkboards there now also. And save the jute twine, or I saved the jute twine because I'm going to put my basket onto my frame. And with that, all I did was grab the basket and kind of tried to center it in the middle. It was kind of hard to center this one because the chicken wire wasn't even. But in the end, it worked out perfect. So I just attached the chalkboard placard to the basket. You can write whatever you want on there. I left it blank just because I wasn't sure what I wanted to write on it yet. So it's still blank, hanging on my wall, actually. And then just attach your basket to your wireframe. And then trim off the excess. And then attach your bow. And this is a cute any season home decor that you can put. Right now I have pumpkins in it, but when spring comes, you can put flowers in it. When Christmas comes, you can put some evergreen leaves in it or ornaments, anything like that. And that's the finished product. I have it hanging on the wall with pumpkins. And then throughout the seasons, I'll change whether it be pumpkins or apples or flowers or whatever it may be. But yeah, guys, that is the first series of fall. Thanks for watching.